Hi, I'm Zoe Weinberg. I'm a sophomore, and I'm sitting outside Agassiz Hall at the Museum of Comparative Zoology, and over there is the Peabody Museum. And buried in the depths of a Peabody Museum storage facility is a collection of skulls that was originally used by Harvard professor Ernest Albert Hooton to demonstrate white superiority. And he believed that if you took careful measurements of different dimensions of the skulls, that you could draw conclusions about the intelligence and capabilities of its owner and its owner's racial group. Harvard's race science legacy, like the skulls, has sort of been hidden in the depths of Harvard history. But in reality, in the 19th and 20th century, Harvard inadvertently became the stamping ground for many white supremacist scientists, and Harvard's classrooms became incubators for some of the most dangerous racial theories in the United States. And race science at Harvard has contributed greatly to the legitimization of slavery in the 19th century, reinforcing the moral and cultural justification for the enslavement of blacks. In particular, Harvard supported three sort of towering scholars in the field, including Louis Agassiz, Nathaniel Southgate Shaler, and Ernest Albert Hooton, who all concluded in one way or another that the white race was superior. And Agassiz and Shaler essentially vilified Darwinian theory at Harvard, while Hooton claimed that America needed to purge itself of its morons. And I think more than just the content of their work, it's remarkable to sort of understand the extent of their influence on prominent colleagues, thousands of students, and other important cultural figures. For example, I found proof that Agassiz had attended a dinner with Edward Greeley Loring, who shortly thereafter ruled on the Anthony Burns slave case, in which he decided that Anthony Burns should be returned to slavery under the Fugitive Slave Act. And I also found out that Theodore Roosevelt was one of Shaler's students, and admitted that Shaler had been a big influence on Roosevelt's views on race. So the extent of their influence is sort of incalculable. Now the legacy sort of quietly lives on, but it's not really acknowledged. And there, is a hall and a neighborhood in Cambridge and a theater that are all named after Agassiz, but very few people know about the content of his work. And I think that Harvard must sort of confront its role in creating discrimination and this intellectual legacy, and I hope that this research will sort of lay the foundation for further discussions about Harvard's responsibility in repairing that harm.